So I like bringing to the forefront the people, the personalities of volleyball, because they too are living this life, and as much as they love the game, I want to people to see that they're just incredible people, because I feel like that's where we don't get to see them. I get to just be myself and be friendly. I've always been someone that's comfortable to talk with even strangers, and I'm very extroverted. But when it comes to, particularly in volleyball, I have such a love for the game, and I appreciate the effort that everyone does. And everyone from the referees, because I have like Benny Cespedes. Are you still listening? Did you fall asleep? But I mean,
I
I
think he's
love
gone.
jesting or joking around with all the international referees, or even the scorekeepers, to the athletes, to even the staffs at USA Volleyball. I've got really great relationships with Melissa Weymouth, Andy Reitinger, Bill Forrest
Zini
Gill, all these
Nikov.
guys. Also, obviously, talking to David Kasha Mays of P1440, and Kerry Walsh and Casey Jennings, Donald Sun and his wife Stephanie. And it's all about relationships. And um, if I can, if I could just be entrusted with something that they value, I mean, to me, that's what it's about. And I want to be able to promote what they're doing, because, for instance, Donald, this is a huge risk in this time that we're dealing with now. How's it going to sustain unless we really keep the athletes in the forefront and what he's doing in the forefront? Because in the United States, he's, I'd even go as far as vital for volleyball to make it through these, I mean, unprecedented. I hate hearing that word. It's said so often, but we're dealing through one of the most tragic things in our history. So if we want to see volleyball to continue to grow, we need to support what Donald's doing, what Kerry's doing, what Dave and Kasha May is doing, and USA Volleyball. I mean, I don't take sides. I'm so apolitical. I'm all about volleyball. Um, I'm all about the people in volleyball. You'd have to do something pretty darn bad to me to me not like you. So, but if anyone is growing the game and appreciating the game, shoot, I'll be your biggest fan. I'll be your teammate, and I'll promote what you're doing, because I know that what they do has been such a blessing for me, that I only want to see it grow. I only want to see it prosper. I want to see athletes' names be used in a way, like, I want to be like Michael Jordan. Well, I want to be like Sarah Hughes. I want to be like April Ross, or I want to be like Nick Lucena, or I want to start hearing that in sentences. So I think it's just being entrusted, like knowing, like being invited into their lives, at least starting out with volleyball, and then appreciating the fact that they too have families, or just being up to date with what they're doing on their projects, because that is who they are. This is their life. So I think that's been a successful, I don't want to call it a strategy. It's just me being me. I'll sit down and talk, because I love hearing the stories of people. I love hearing your story. I mean, Mexican Matt Gardoff, American Alejandro Castillo. That's like, I love knowing why people are passionate about what they do. And I think if I'm able to highlight that and keep them in the public spotlight, I'm all for it, because I don't ever want it to be about me. I want it to be about them and the game. So